Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are hoping to avoid elimination as they take on the Connecticut Sun tonight in Game 2 of their WNBA first-round playoff series. After all the skepticism about the young Fever knowing what to expect in the playoffs and adapting to postseason physicality and execution, a single elimination game is familiar for many. Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Hull each had long NCAA tournament runs, advancing through multiple win-or-go-home games. The WNBA presents a bigger challenge due to the talent level, but the Fever expect this format to bring out the best in them. "You don't want this to be the end, you want to keep coming back here," Clark said. "You want to keep coming to practice, you want to keep having shoot-around or have one more game with your team, so I feel like that's how I approach it. I don't want this to end. I feel like it's been a very special year for our organization. That magical ride is guaranteed to last for only 40 more minutes." In order to keep the good vibes going off the court, the Fever must find that energy on it. The Indiana Fever are in a do-or-die situation, needing to win tonight to force Game 3 and extend what has been a historic year for the franchise. But the desperation of a must-win postseason game creates an intensity that is somewhat at odds with the looseness Indiana played with during the last three-fourths of the season. "We like to have fun, we like to play with joy," Lexi Hull said before practice Tuesday. "If we tense up, that's where we're not going to play our best. So I think we just need to stay true to ourselves, do what's been working, and I think that will be good for us." That freedom needs to manifest itself on offense. The Fever acknowledged the defensive miscues and inability to defend for the full 24 seconds in Sunday's loss at Connecticut, but defense isn't what defines the Fever. The beauty of their offense was missing in Game 1, resulting in misses on wide-open jumpers and a lack of pace. If you are a sports media nerd, Sunday was an interesting day. The dominant sports programming was, of course, the NFL, with the signature game of the day coming at 4:25 p.m. ET on Fox, featuring the Baltimore Ravens in a must-win situation against the Dallas Cowboys, who are forever the league's viewership jewel. It made what was airing on ABC in the afternoon particularly notable: a 3 p.m. tip-off of the Connecticut Sun against Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. The game was Clark's first postseason appearance, her league's viewership unicorn. ESPN and the WNBA have never had an opening round postseason game with this kind of interest, so I was curious how the network would approach it. If you want credit for growing the league, as ESPN management always does, then these are the games where viewers need you to back up the talk. To ESPN